What it do, YouTube? Your boy Playoff Don is back with another video. We just got wrapped up with another good Sunday of football, full of big plays, full of ton of action, suspenseful finishes, big time, prime time games, and so forth. But let's be honest, y'all. The highlight of Week 9 on Sunday was C.J. Stroud, QB1, rookie QB1 for the Texans. Good Lord, y'all boys, C.J. Stroud is here. And he must be discussed on this channel because there's probably nothing that I'm more fascinated with this season than how quickly C.J. Stroud has adjusted to NFL speed and is cooking every defense that he sees. It's pretty wild, and we gotta talk about it. And today is really when it exploded. If y'all didn't know, CJ Stroud had an unreal day. Let me look up the numbers real quick because I don't want to mislead y'all. So yes, so he was 21 for 30. No, I'm looking at Baker's numbers. My fault. 30 for 42 for 470 yards. 30 yards off of 500, which is a rookie passing record. Makes sense. 5 touchdown passes and a passer rating of 147. That's what he did today. Yeah. And he had to win an unbelievable shootout. The defense, Houston defense, could not stop Baker Mayfield and his weapons. And it was one of the most entertaining games I have watched in years, honestly. And I'm not even a Texans fan, and it's like I had a rooting interest in that game because there's nothing more that I love seeing than seeing young quarterbacks just grow and grow until they become guys, like real guys in the NFL. And CJ Stroud is crazy. He already is that. And it's his 8th game. It's pretty wild what Stroud is doing right now. And again, I'm just blown away with how quickly he has picked up the offense. And it looks like he's got a total command of what's in front of him. Really, like, what I love the most about Stroud, what I'm seeing, is his aggressiveness at attacking downfield in that middle area, like in between the numbers. When he throws with anticipation and with decisiveness down there, it is freaking gorgeous. Like, he did that a ton today, especially on those last 2 touchdown passes that he had. Just firing balls up the seam in between incredibly tight windows. Dak Prescott does this a lot too, and when he does it, it's gorgeous. And him and Stroud are a little similar. They're kind of like similar players, but Stroud, again, this is his 8th game, and he is firing passes up the seams to tight ends, over safeties, over linebackers. And again, like, there's a lot on his plate, really, that you don't think about it at first. But remember, this team was drafted, the Texans drafted 2nd overall, and the receivers he has they're good. They're like talented guys, but these receivers aren't anything game breaking. He doesn't have any Pro Bowlers out there. They're just good, but they're also young and they're trying to find their own way, as just like Stroud. The offensive line is really not all that great. Yes, they have a Pro Bowler in Laramie Tunzel at left tackle, who's a stud. Other than that, it's kind of like, you know, guys are okay. They've also been banged up on the O line as well. So it's been a lot on Stroud's plate. Not to mention they can't really figure out how to run the ball, which is odd. But they haven't been productive on the ground at all. It's been a lot more. They're asking Stroud to be their offense, kinda. They have to move the ball through the air and through the passing game, and they're asking a lot. They're asking a lot of Stroud, really, but he's answering, and then some. He looks like an absolute stud. I had to, because after today, like I wanted to make a video about Stroud for a while. After today, I couldn't leave it alone anymore. I had to talk about him and how good he's been. And if some crazy dude on X wants to tweet out that he's a top 10 quarterback already, I'm not gonna go back and forth with that dude. That's all I'll say. Really, he does things that very few quarterbacks can do. What Stroud can do out there, and like I said, I'm so impressed with his how comfortable he is throwing with anticipation and hitting tight windows with these receivers. It's like the NFL speed. It's nothing to him. Again, he immediately just adjusted to the NFL speed. I love his pocket presence. I love his ability to sense pressure and extend plays, which is huge for a quarterback. And to see that already with Stroud and how many boxes he's checking off this early into his career, it couldn't be more promising. And Houston, you have got a guy. That cliche term, they found their guy. Really, they've got their guy. He is a legit weapon. That quarterback is a legit weapon in the passing game. CJ Stroud is. And they are a blast to watch. They fly around on defense too. D'Amico Ryans has got that defense looking not crazy, because they did get lit up for like 38 points today. But they fly around. They look way more competent than they have been in the past. They got a little bit of a pass rush, but they play with like so much more energy and so much more aggressiveness than they have in the past. But back to Stroud. There is not a throw he can't make. And it was all on display in this game. It's been on display all year. He is so good. So good, so quickly. And for all the folks that wrote him off as soon as you learned he was from Ohio State, and Ohio State quarterbacks don't work out, it's been a tough 8 weeks for you guys, and I hope you can recover. I hear orange juice is the best when you're ill. But I had to talk about Stroud. He's been so good, so insanely entertaining. Like I said, the throws, the times to throw, like he knows the perfect time to either lob it or throw a strike. He knows how to throw it, when to throw it with leverage, and when to, just like I said, just fire it. He's great. He's great. Thank you, Ohio State University. Thank you, Houston Texans, for giving us a beautiful football experience. I hope it continues, and I'm rooting for the Texans, man. Houston, you got you a guy. Yeah. But yeah, just wanted to throw Stroud some praise. If you didn't check that game out, really check that game out. And it wasn't just Stroud. Shout out to Baker Mayfield as well, who also was firing on all cylinders. He almost, like, he kind of almost, not kind of, he almost won that game for Tampa Bay as well with his insane throw to almost end that game, to the tight end, firing his own shot up the seams. Shout out to Baker, shout out to the Bucks. But yeah, CJ Stroud is him. He's him. He's him. He's a national treasure, and he just needs to be protected at all costs. Yeah. But if you enjoyed this video, if you agree with me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another video. Yeah, man. Y'all let me know how y'all loving CJ Stroud. I'm loving him. Where can this Texans team go? Is he a top 10 quarterback? Like I said, I'm not going to argue with the guy on Twitter. I'm not going to argue with you in the comments if that's your opinion too. Hey, I think he's that good. But yeah, bro, I'm going to be out. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that'll be all for me. But I will be back with more content. Y'all take it easy. Peace.